Now, one of the top questions I've been asked over the last month or so is Shibnobi dead? Is it still worth buying? Does it have a future? And those sorts of things. Now, this is especially disappointing, and I'll explain why right now. Now, of course, their leader or CEO, Cliff Fettner, decided to leave the project, some would say abandon, due to personal issues. And a lot of people are, accusing him of maybe taking some of the product's liquidity along with him, which, of course, we don't know what exactly is going on. This product has always been plagued by a huge elephant right in the room, right, the entire time, which is, ever since the beginning, these anonymous holders were getting airdropped lots of tokens, which equaled millions of dollars over Shibnobi's lifetime, because they were angel investors in the project. And a lot of people accuse those people of being devs. The devs say, no, they were angel investors. I mean, no one really knows. And I tried to get an interview with someone close to the team. They said they would do it, but then later backed out because of maybe legal issues or something like that. So I'm not going to say who it was. I was hoping to get him on here for an interview. So we'll see. Maybe I can get somebody closer to the team to, explain what's, happening. But with that being said, there's still a lot of investors in Shinja, right? There's still a lot of investors that are holding this cryptocurrency project. There's still a lot of people that are hopeful for it, The reason why I say this is especially disappointing is because Shibnobi was kind of like the anti-Saitama, when Saitama started doing all their like really dumb shit, right? When they started like over-promising, under-delivering and those sort of things, right? Flubbing their, Sata Mask launch and those sort of things. And Shibnobi was able to put out a use case right away, even though some would say it was just a skin of Uniswap. Now, they created a ton of, utility. They have Shinobi Bridge, Shinobi Swap, Shinobi Play, Shibnobi Analytics, all kinds of things in the Shibnobi ecosystem, right? But are these things special or unique? No, they're not. And like I said, the big thing that you should know about cryptocurrency, even if you look at like the top, 50 cryptocurrencies, they're all the same things, but different, right? What I mean, they're either a stable coin, right? Or store of value, right? A decentralized exchange, right? Did I say stable coin? A stable coin already, right? A centralized exchange. They're all like layer ones, layer twos, right? They're all the same, but different thing, right? And so when you're gonna make something like all the things Shibnobi has, it has to be special and better than the rest, right? And what I've noticed is that if you don't have a really strong community behind your project, you can't really make the same thing as another project and succeed unless you have that strong community. Like one of the best examples in our space would be something like a Shiba Inu, where it's not special. I mean, they're doing a decentralized exchange, they have a layer 2, you know what I mean, and those sorts of things, NFTs and play to earn games. But they have a really strong community that really believes in Shiba Inu, and they have a dev team that a lot of people trust, and that's a big thing too, right? Trust, right? So it's kind of disappointing because Shibnobi was like the counterculture to Saitama, and you know how I feel about Saitama. Now, a lot of people said I promoted Shibnobi and those, and I never promoted Shibnobi. I was never a promoter of Shibnobi. I bought the token. I think I lost more than I gained on this project. Because when I first bought Shibnobi, it pumped. I made a good amount of money. I bought back in, and then it rugged after one of their angel investors sold millions of dollars at the top, which I don't buy that for a second. I personally think it was someone on the team, but like I said, I don't know. But the question is, hey man, can this project survive, right? Can it survive with new management? Because it has new leadership, right? That's the thing. Shibnobi's going to have new leadership. Now, I personally don't think so. And when I look on CoinMarketCap, I can see that the volume's not bad. I think they have, $2.5 million in volume a day. That's not terrible, right? A lot of that comes from centralized exchange volume, and a little bit of that's only coming from decentralized exchange volume. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I personally think that when you have something like this, because keep in mind that Cliff, this is not his first cryptocurrency project. I've never had a bad interaction with Cliff. I don't think he, from what I know on the surface, I don't think he's a bad guy. And I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, and maybe something personally really did happen in his life, and maybe he had to back off, but I don't know. I just don't really buy it. I mean, who knows? I'd like to get him on the channel for an interview. Maybe we can set something up. I don't know. Whatever, right? Now, the interesting thing about this, before I get into whether I think Shibnobi can survive with new management in more detail, was a month or two before he left the project. Teddy, you guys know Teddy, was their chief technological officer, I believe, who handled all the technical stuff. I feel bad for that guy because, his whole brand was associated for it. He's still my friend, obviously. His whole brand was associated with Shibnobi, and when something rugs or something goes under, everybody blames you, even though it's not his fault. Like, I don't think Teddy's some evil mastermind, right? He just got pulled into this project, tried to do the technical stuff for them, and then they made him look they made him look bad. But, Teddy tried to get us together for an AMA. And, the funny thing about that is I think they were kind of upset with me because they said I was fudding their project, right? And I'm saying I'm not fudding it. What I'm saying is that you guys have some unanswered questions, and the community is upset about, all these mysterious big sell orders from people that are getting dropped airdrop tokens, right? So that's a real reason to be upset, and we kind of didn't come to an agreement. I don't think they want to do the AMA, and thank God they didn't, because if I would have vouched for them, or I would have had them on my channel and I would have asked some tough questions and people would have bought into him, well, then he was just going to leave the project anyways, you know what I mean? So thank God I did that. But do I think Shibnobi can survive without Cliff? And do I think it can return to its former glory? Nah, I don't think so. That's just my opinion. Do I know? No. Am I saying sell your tokens? I don't know. I'm not telling you to do anything. Am I telling you to buy some? No. What I'm saying is I think it's a failed project. And one of the things Cliff mentioned was having the money to keep up, development for the project and keep it going. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. How do you feel about Shinobi? What do you think about Shibnobi? Let me know if you think they can continue with new management. I don't think so. Like, subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.